part of a 4-part series. Please go back and watch parts 1, 2 and 3 if you haven't seen them yet. The questions Ballina Centre had are relevant for all centres. What goals did the centre have? What did our participants want? What did our volunteers need? How could our community help? Where would the centre be and what would it be doing in 5, 10, 15 or 20 years? The answers were different depending on who I asked. It was clear to me that a strategic plan was needed, and having done it before with businesses and community groups, and being a bit OCD, I offered to facilitate one for Ballina Centre and the committee accepted. The process was started in 2015 with surveys asking the participants, their families, support workers, volunteers and the broader community what their relationship with Ballina Centre was like. What was working for them? What wasn't working for them? How did they feel about it? What would they like more of and what would they like less of? Then I invited them all to a couple of brainstorming days. Volunteers, participants, families and the broader community attended. Using some great activities and tools, they identified Ballina Centre's primary values as being personal growth, taking responsibility, respect, care of others, equality, teamwork and animal rights. They defined what we do, who we do it for, how we do it and whose efforts combine to bring Ballina Centre values to life. The group identified Ballina Centre's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, and identified the long-term vision for the centre. The group acknowledged the need for specific goals to achieve that shared vision. In the follow-up session, they agreed on definitions for the values. We reviewed the vision and created specific goals, which were, number 1, to have a total of 6 coaches by June 2016. We had 3 and there were 3 assistant coaches who were willing to step up. 2, to earn enough revenue from hiring out the venue and running fundraiser events to cover annual running costs, as well as make an extra amount for future development or even helping with lesson fees for kids that couldn't afford it. That needed marketing and coordinating. To increase, that was 3, to increase the herd size to 10 horses by the end of 2016. We had 8 at the time. 4, to attain a tractor with attachments by the end of the financial year. That needed grant funding. 5, to create an obstacle course by 2016, June, or sooner. That needed hands-on and money. 6, to have paid staff by the beginning of the financial year via Ballina Centre's own income stream and possibly paid admin and coordinator or something via a grant fund or something else. To achieve those goals, the group needed to work out who would do what and when. I was taking a well-earned break from paid work. I had time and energy, and being passionate about helping Ballina Centre, I stepped in and started filling in the gaps where they were needed. So what's all this got to do with you? And why am I telling you all this? Well, there are over 30 RDA centres throughout the state, hundreds of participants and volunteers, their families and friends, all helping horses to help communities connect. What I've learned and how I've helped Ballina Centre will help others. And like all volunteers, that's what it's all about, helping others. Over a couple of years, I applied for over $2 million worth of grants and won over $250,000 worth of those. Within 18 months of my starting to coach, I brought volunteer numbers up from 8 to 36 on the day that I coached. I developed a recruitment and induction system and safety protocols that have been steadily improved. I created a horse assessment system that meant volunteers would be easily matched with the horse that they were working with. Created a great messenger group chat where I shared my run sheet and lesson plan the night before lessons to help folks prepare for their own roles before arriving. The run sheet and lesson plans themselves are a bit of fun and they're great to use. I made up new games, found horses, trained them and learned amazing things. I also had some fabulous fundraising ideas to share. I've been racking my brain now with how to share all those things and figured if a picture tells 1,000 words, how many words would a video tell? So each day I'll be putting up a video about the awesome systems I've created with help from the amazing crew at Ballina Centre. Stay tuned, same bat time and same bat channel. See ya.